I'm Jovan Kurbalija. I'm director of Fondation and head of Geneva Internet Platform. Geneva is a hub of multilateral diplomacy, and the major challenge ahead of us is transition of traditional multilateral diplomacy to increasingly digitalized. Health is increasingly becoming e-health, commerce, e-commerce, and we, over the next 3 to 5 years, we are going to see transition of traditional policy issues on health, migration, humanitarian, all issues covered in Geneva, to basically highly digitalized. There are numerous trends. One is, let's say, historical, philosophical. Geneva has been the place of negotiation and compromise since 19th century, including on technological issues. Second strength is that Geneva has a capacity, organizational and in the missions, to cover digital policy issues. We shouldn't forget that over the last 15 years, missions in Geneva have been following World Summit on Information Society, Internet governance. Therefore, there is no diplomatic capital in the world with so much institutional capacity to follow Internet governance issues. And lastly, Geneva is, and like Le Mans, the place of very vibrant tech scene, including CERN, University of Geneva, EPFL, therefore places which are creating the latest technology. Within the radius of 3 kilometers around the place where we take this interview, you have more than 50% of digital policy happening. I would say closer to 60%. Therefore, Geneva is already a leader, and in particular, Geneva is a leader in cross-cutting coverage of issues. You have places which cover specific issues of the internet governance in their silos. In Geneva, you can just walk to WTO and have e-commerce and data discussion, or to Human Rights Council and have privacy only around data. WMO building, which is we can see this building from here, is a place which operates the most complex network of data collection stations, 10,000 collection stations on data, not to speak about CERN. Therefore, in that radius, you have this unique cross-cutting potentials, and they're already happening. In addition to traditional, let's say, cybersecurity data, I would highlight 2 issues which we at Geneva Internet Platform are going to focus on. The first is standardization. There is a huge shift towards the politics via standards. The second process, which is increasingly important, is digitalization of traditional policy fields. Health, I already mentioned, migration, humanitarian. And there will be huge shift, especially for permanent mission and Geneva actors in this process. And it's always have to have 3 points. The third point, which I would like to highlight, is the link between nature and digital, between environment and internet governance.